Hello, Baby Smart Talkers, and welcome back for another week with Baby Smart Talk. I hope everyone had a great week. And being that this is the last day of this week of love, I hope everyone had a great Valentine's Day, or as some call it, a love day. And I just wanted to discuss and felt that it was only befitting for us to discuss a baby's love language during this week. So, some may be wondering what exactly is a love language, but I'm here to explain a little bit more about it today, especially when it comes to babies. So, Gary Chapman, who is the best selling author of the book, The Five Love Languages, explains it as acts of service, gifts, physical touch, quality time, and words of affirmation. So each of the five ways can express a different language per se. Today, however, we are discussing a baby's love language. And as parents, we must be reminded, especially with those of us who have more than one, that each child is different, each baby is different. So, what one child or baby may express, it may be totally different than the other baby, the other child you may have had. Regardless how long ago you've had children, the span of time between it, each child is different. Now, you may notice some similarities because if they're siblings, then I'm pretty sure they'll have certain similarities. But as parents, we must remember they're individually two totally different people. So, just want to kind of throw that out there. Now, with babies, I want to touch on um, a couple of the love languages Gary Chapman described, but not all five. I'm just going to discuss physical touch, quality time, and then go over words of affirmation a little bit. So let's get into it. So, regarding physical touch, as we know, especially moms from the womb, one of the first things that the doctors will do after a baby is born, after they're cleaned off or checked out, wrapped up, swaddled, they will actually lay the baby right up on the chest. Sometimes they'll do it before they even swaddle. The baby could be just have came out of the womb and the umbilical cord is cut, and they will lay that baby right on you. And so it's some benefits to that skin to skin contact, which is encouraged at birth. Now, it is a benefit for both the mommy and the baby, and researchers have stated how a baby's skin to skin contact with mommy helps to stimulate a specific part of the brain, of the newborn's brain. It helps with body temperature maintenance. Babies cry less, and then also higher blood oxygen levels are just a few benefits. Now, for us mommies, we may experience more success with breastfeeding. You may likely have it be reduced, likely to to reduce postpartum bleeding. Let me get that right. And lower the risk of depression, which are all great things for the mother because it is a physical and emotional toll that it can take upon your body. Now, the skin to skin, the benefits from the skin to skin contact, I do want to cover that as a whole separate topic in its own video because I feel like it's just so much more to it and it's so many more benefits that could be added in. So I will discuss that in the future in a later video, a future video rather. So some other physical touches that I feel babies can benefit from is the fact that babies love to be shown affection, such as hugs and kisses. You may notice your baby smiling and giggling during cuddle time. But one thing I do want to recommend to parents and say to parents is that as parents, we have to allow our babies to express their own love language over time without us enforcing our own love language on them, which could lead a baby or even a child to be overwhelmed. So I know at times we want everything to be so perfect. We want our perfect little ones to experience a perfect life. And so we want to try to do everything perfect as parents and not realizing at times that we can actually be overwhelming the baby as well as ourselves. So just wanted to throw that out there. Now, this is just my opinion, but when babies are shown physical affection like hugs, smiles, cuddles, um, even laughter during cuddle time, they will display those same attributes back to you um, in their own little time and in their own little way. Now, babies and kids, they soak up whatever it is that they see. They're like little sponges. And so they will feel and will reciprocate those actions back to the parents. Now, however, I do want to mention not every single child, not every single baby is comfortable or thrive from affection through touch. Now, just for an example, my son, who is 9 months, he gives us unexpected kisses. Now, when you ask him for kisses, most of the time he won't give it to you, but let you be asleep, he's coming and he's kissing you right on the nose or right on the eye, and you waking up to all the saliva in the eye. So he does do that. Now, another physical touch I have observed with him within the last month or so with my baby, I would say it maybe have started back when he like in the last month or so, but it started when he was eating baby and table food. Is at first he started to kick with his little leg to inform me that he wanted something to eat, along with a grunt noise. Now, and that was in the beginning, it would be a little kick, a little grunt, but now with him being 9 months, he will literally, I can ask him, I'll just know, are you ready to eat? And he'll start moving, he'll start laughing, giggling. He gets so excited, his tune changes. He starts to just move all around. So those are some physical touches and changes that I've noticed with him. Let's see what else. Also, if he wants milk, he knows the sign language for milk. So he will literally start trying to do it with his little hand. And the physical touch aspect, he will take my shirt or take me and pull me to him, letting me know that he is ready to eat, that and he'll turn his body in the form of letting me know I'm ready to eat. So, as time goes on, you will notice different signs that babies will give you, letting you know that something is either wrong, that they're happy, they're sad, they're ready to eat. So just be aware and pay attention to the signs that your babies give off. So just going next into quality time is very important from birth ongoing to make sure we spend as much quality time as possible with our babies. Because when you look at it, time goes by so fast, and they're only a baby once and they'll grow up so fast. That time flies by. And then you'll be wishing that they were a baby again once they get a little bit older, become those teenage years. So it's just very important to cherish that time. It helps to build trust and allows parents and babies to develop a stronger and more meaningful bond when you're spending quality time together. With babies, they definitely need our attention. And once they get to a certain age, they'll definitely demand your attention as babies and as big kids. So you definitely want to just, pay attention to that. For example, I could be holding my son. Now, when he was a baby, they just, want that affection of, being there with them and cuddling them, all of that. But now at 9 months, he's smart. He's looking around and he's paying attention. He's a very attentive baby. So he watches everything. And now he could be sitting on my lap and I'm looking right at him, but I may have my phone next to me or something. I'm glancing at that. And he will literally take my face and turn it to him and force me to look at him. So babies even demand their attention. So that's just a prime example. of a baby wanting their attention and that quality time. So, oh, another aspect or positive thing that occurs with quality time is that as parents, you get to learn your baby. You start to see what they may like, what they dislike. You can identify and observe, just different things that may be wrong. You can kind of tell when they're not feeling well. There are just so many positive things that comes about with having that quality time with them. And it helps you to be more attentive to critical milestones. For example, you may end up identifying and seeing when they take their first steps or when they crawl for the first time. Let's see, what else? Oh, you may even end up witnessing when they tell you no for the first time, or shake their head no, or even waving bye-bye. That's like big for me. Like those are they may seem like little things to some people, but those are big milestones to me, and I love them, and I just cheer them on. And I believe that they're just really special things to witness. So definitely wanted to just mention those things. And so just getting to the last thing is words of affirmation. So words of affirmation, positive, definitely words of affirmation, can actually, in my opinion, enrich a baby's life. It can enrich a child's life. Speaking positive things into your children, I believe, can actually lead to a higher self-esteem, self-worth, self-value, which should start at the home. Because in the world, it's cold, it's toxic. People will tell you things that you want to hear and don't want to hear, the truth and non-truths. So being able to start it at home and actually pour it into your children, it is a great beneficial aspect for not only your child, for yourself, for the world, for society. I speak positive words into my children from birth up until, my daughter is 16 now, and I still root her on when she's dancing, even though, she's not the greatest dancer, but mommy is still here as a cheerleader for her. So with my son, I speak things over his life, daily. I let him know, even though as a baby, he may not have a full understanding at all or even know what I'm saying, but I'm speaking positive things. You will grow up and be a good young man. You will be successful. You will treat people good. You will have good character as a man. You will be successful in all things that you touch and do. So I speak those things into his life. And as a parent, I feel like we are our children's first teachers. So, we should be teaching those things, those positive things, pouring in positivity. So I hope that what I have said today has added something of value to you. If you have any tips, any thoughts regarding a baby's love language, whether it's physical touch, words of affirmation, service, what else was it? Oh, quality time. If you have anything pertaining to those as parents and something that has worked great for you, please don't hesitate to share it in the comments, because I am sure as parents, none of us are perfect. I don't care how many books are out there. There is no rule book to being the perfect parent, because life is going to have its challenges and successes. So as parents, we just, you live and you learn. But we can always learn from each other. So I definitely, will accept any input that you all want to give. So please share it in the comments. Please like, share, and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. And please continue to tune in to Baby Smart Talk. Until next time, have a great week and a positive, beautiful day. Thank you.